my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe my TikTok PH. Thank you so much.
Hello, students. Happy learning. Our learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to first describe and illustrate the different subsets of real numbers, find the union and intersection of the sets of real numbers, plot numbers in real number, and arrange real numbers in increasing or decreasing order. Ito po ang kailangan matutunan ng mga grade 7 students in the Matatag curriculum for Mathematics Quarter 2 lesson. Are you ready to learn? Okay, first you are going to unlock the vocabulary terms I have here: irrational, integers, natural, rational, and whole. I have here the definition, so all you have to do is define. Ready? Okay, let's check. Your answer for number one, very good. That is natural, or tinatawag siyang counting numbers, are a set of numbers used for counting. Okay, so next, that is correct. Whole numbers are set of counting numbers kasama po yung zero. Kaya nga from zero, start 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Pag natural or counting kasi start tayo ng 1. Kaya 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Number 3, the answer is correct. Integers. So, ito po yung set of natural numbers together with their opposite, yun yung negative numbers, no, and zero. Next, number 4, that is rational numbers. Are a set of numbers that can be expressed as fraction. Where A and B are integers, yung iyong b dyan or denominator ay hindi pwede maging zero kasi it will become undefined, remember? And for the last one, that is irrational. Ito naman yung set of numbers that cannot be written as fraction. So, ibig sabihin nito, these numbers are not rational. Okay, so with that, let's have the subsets of real numbers in Venn diagram. Remember, on the previous video lesson, no, na-discuss po natin yung Venn diagram together with the union and intersection of set. Ngayon, so as you can see, yung ating Venn diagram, yung pinaka nasa loob ng Venn diagram natin, di ba, yung natural number, sa ilalim siya. From natural number, habang lumalaki siya, di ba, sinasakop siya. Ibig sabihin, yung natural number start ng 1, 2, 3, infinite yon. Tapos, sinasakop siya ng whole numbers. Kaya nga yung natural number ay bahagi siya ng whole number or subset siya. Tapos, start tayo ng 0, 1, 2, 3. Pagdating naman sa whole numbers, subset naman siya ng integers. Kaya nga, when we say integers, these are the combination of the natural number with their opposite, yun yung negative, yun yung ating integers. So, from integers, sinasakop naman siya or subset naman siya ng rational numbers. Andyan po yung ating mga terminating decimal, yung ating mga fraction. Okay? So, that is the rational number. Kaya nandyan po yung rational, sinasakop niya lahat. So, samantalang yung irrational numbers, as you can see, no, nakahiwalay siya. Wala siyang connection. Kaya nga, empty set siya. No, wala siyang common sa kanila, no? So, kaya nga siya, that is the relationship. Wala siyang kaugnayan sa rational, si irrational. So, now you are going to determine if the following statements are true or false, given the real numbers in a Venn diagram, no? Number 1. Ready? Okay, the answer for number 1 is very good, correct. True. Okay, remember, natural numbers are rational numbers because kapag nasa Venn diagram kasi, yung pinakaloob-looban, sinasakop siya kung sino yung lumalaki yung circle. Kaya nga, natural number, sinasakop siya ng rational kasi pinakamalaki yung rational. Kaya true yon. Number 2, that is correct. True. Integers are rational numbers. Yes, bahagi yung integers ng rational or subset siya. Number 3, correct. That is true pa rin. Whole numbers are rational because whole numbers is part of the rational or subset siya. Number 4, false because 0 is a natural number. False statement yon. Ang natural number kasi as you can see on the number, on the Venn diagram, no, start ng 1, 2, 3. Yung 0 kasi bahagi siya ng whole number. Kaya nga hindi siya kasali sa natural, yung 0. Kaya nga false yon. Number 5, that is false also because integers are irrational, which is no. No, kasi nga yung the integers, nakahiwalay yung kanyang Venn diagram doon sa irrational. Kaya nga there is no connection, no? Wala silang kaugnayan, kaya nga false yon. Number 6, that is true. Dahil ang irrational numbers are kabilang po or subset siya ng real numbers. Di ba? Nakita nyo kanina, yung real numbers kumbaga ang real numbers kasi binubuo siya ng rational, irrational, integers, whole numbers at natural. Kaya nga siya yung pinaka motherboard kumbaga, si real numbers. Kaya true ang statement. That is number 6. For number 7, that is false. Because rational numbers are irrational numbers. Mali po yun. Kasi nga, walang connection si irrational. Di ba? Hindi siya kaugnay. Wala siyang kadikit. Kaya, yun yung ating statement is false. So, now, you are going to identify, no, given the numbers, identify all the elements belonging to the following set. Okay, so, ayan po yung ating 6. Okay, so the number is 6. You are going to determine kung ito ba ay natural number or yung symbol, no? Ito ba ay whole number or W? Integers yung Z, tandaan po natin yung mga symbol notation. Rational yung Q. Yung may apostrophe or quit, we call that irrational. And yung capital letter R, that is real numbers. So with that, let's put check kung ito ba ay kabilang sa mga set of numbers na yan. Yung 6 ba ay natural? Yes, kasi counting siya, remember? Whole number, yes. Na integers, yes. Rational din siya. So kapag rational siya, automatic hindi na siya irrational. Kaya nga, real numbers na lang siya. So lahat ng yan ay part ng real numbers. Next number, square root of 2. Remember, square root of 2, ano kaya to? So, hindi siya counting numbers. Kasi non-perfect square yan. Kaya nga wala siyang square root na perfect. So, whole numbers, hindi rin. Integers, hindi rin. Rational numbers, no. Irrational numbers yon. And of course, lagi yung real numbers. Next, we have negative 3. So, counting ba yan? No, kasi ang counting numbers or natural, start siya ng 1. Whole numbers, no, kasi 0 ang start noon, together with the positive. Integers, that is correct. Check mo. Rational, that is also rational. Irrational, no, kasi pag rational na siya, hindi na siya pwede maging irrational. Isa lang pwede doon. Kaya nga, real numbers na lang siya. Next, we have 0. 0 is a natural? No. So, ang natural number start ng 1. Pero ang 0 ay kabilang sa whole numbers. So, integers, yes. Check. Rational din siya. Irrational, no. Kasi rational na siya. Kaya nga, real numbers na lang. Next, we have the 2/3. Remember, 2/3, yan po yung ating, pag kinonvert mo yan, sa decimal, we have 0.666, no? That is repeating terminating. Kaya that is rational siya. And real numbers. Next, we have the square root of 25. Remember, that is a perfect square. Kapag kinuha mo yung square root niya, 5 yon. Kaya nga 5 is accounting or natural. Whole numbers din siya, automatic. Integers, rational, and of course, real numbers. So, ganun po kung paano mag-identify. Kailangan alam natin yung relationship ng bawat set doon sa subset ng real numbers, yung ating Venn diagram. So with that, list all the subsets of the real numbers to which of the following numbers belong. So pipiliin po natin kung ito ba ay N, yung natural, whole numbers kung W yon, Z, integers, Q, yung rational, Q na may apostrophe, that is irrational, or R, real numbers. Okay, so as many as you can name, no? So 11, yung number 1, no? Ano ba yung 11? Natural ba? Okay. So let's have 5 seconds. So that is natural. Aside from natural, siya rin ay whole numbers. Integers din siya, rational, and of course, real numbers. So 5 yung kanyang pwedeng kabilang siya doon. Negative 15. So ito ay integers. Then, rational, and of course, real numbers. Next, number 3, square root of 11. Remember, that is irrational kasi non-perfect square yan. Okay, we have the real numbers siya. Number 4, square root of 16. Remember, is perfect square yan. Kapag in-square root mo, 4 yon. So, ang 4 ay natural or counting. Then, whole numbers then, integers, rational, and real numbers. 2/7. Ano ang value ng 2/7? Pag kinonvert mo, that is the rational. Okay, and of course, real numbers. So, yan po yung mga sagot natin. So, with that, the set of N, W, Z, Q, Z apostrophe, and R are the set of numbers. Determine which one of these sets is equal to the given. Remember, so balikan po natin yung konsepto ng union, pagsasamahin natin. Tapos, yung intersection, yun yung may parehas or common. So, ngayon, given the symbols notation of the given set of numbers, no? Number one, ready? Okay, so, pag binasa ko to, union of Z and N or Z union B. Pag kinuha natin yung union, remember Z is the integers. Ano yung union ni integers at natural number? Ang sagot po doon ay integers. Remember, pag pinagsama mo, ang kakalabasan noon or equivalent niya or equal, that is the integers. Number two, intersection. Pag kinuha mo yung intersection ni natural number at ni rational, ang magiging equal niya ay natural number. Remember, start ng 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Kaya, that is the result. Natural. Next, number 3. So, pag kinuha mo yung intersection, common ni integers at irrational, yun yung may apostrophe na Q, no? Ano yung result dyan? That is the empty. Remember, yung irrational kasi hindi siya nakadikit doon sa Venn diagram kanina, di ba? Sa integers. So, there is no connection, kaya nga empty yon. Wala siyang relationship. Okay, number 4. So, if you get the union of irrational and integers, ano yung magiging ano natin equal doon? That is real numbers. Okay, so real numbers lang sila kasi nga real numbers part, sinasakupan niya lahat yon. Okay, number 5. So, if you're going to get the intersection of the value or yung whole numbers saka natural, ano yung intersection nila? Natural numbers. Kung saan yung may parehas sila. Okay, and for number 6, union of rational, yung Q and Z integers, that is the rational pa rin yan. Okay? So remember, positive, negative together with the zero. Yun yung ating integers. Ganon din yung rational. Kaya nga, rational yung kanilang equal. So now let's have the real number line. So what is real number line, no? Ito yung pinapakita niya. Yung number wherein there is a smaller and larger. Ito ngayon yung positive, yung from zero all going to right. That is positive. Yung from zero going to left naman, that is negative. Ibig sabihin, is smaller yon. Habang lumalayo sa zero pa kanan, lumalaki yung value mo. Kaya that will become larger. Habang lumalayo pa kaliwa naman yung number mo or yung direction mo, lumiliit yung value mo or that will become smaller. So now let's compare para makita natin. Sino kaya how do you compare negative 1 at negative 2? So, sino mas malaki dyan? So, use the symbol greater than. Negative 1 is greater than negative 2 because kung sino ang mas malapit sa zero, siya yung kapag negative mas malaki yung value niya. Since para silang negative, yung negative 1 ay mas malapit sa zero, kaya greater yung negative 1 kaysa kay negative 2. Okay, let's have negative 2.3 tsaka 0. So, sino ang mas malaki dyan? Okay, yung 0. Kasi nga, pag 0 kasi ang pinag-usapan dyan, pag negative, mas malaki yung 0 dyan. Kaya nga, yung negative 2.3 is less than siya kaysa kay 0. Okay, next we have the square root of 2 tsaka 1. If you compare, kunin mo muna yung square root ni 2, kaya nga that is approximate irrational yung 1.41. Since 1.41 is greater than 1, kaya nga that is the symbol, mas malaki yung value niya. So, ganun po kung paano mag-interpret or paano mag-compare with the number line. Okay, so now let's plot the following numbers on the number line, no? So, ngayon, since andito yung number line natin, all you have to do is plot, i-graph natin. Since naka-simplified na itong negative 6, ang gawin mo na lang siya, ilagay mo doon sa tapat ng negative 6. Lagyan mo ng tuldok, yun yung location. Diyan mo ilalagay negative 6. Yung negative 5 over 4, since naka-fraction yan, i-convert mo sa decimal, kaya nga that is negative 1.25. Saan makikita po yung negative 1.25? Sa pagitan ng negative 1 tsaka 2. Pero mas closer siya kanino? Kay negative 1. Kasi nga 0.5, di ba, is less than yung negative 1.25. Kaya nandyan po siya. Yung ilalagay mo dyan, yung negative 5 over 4. Since 0 yan, nakasimplified na siya, mas madali mong i-plot na lang doon. Yun yung location ni 0. Next, yung 1.25, so already simplified, ilagay mo na lang doon. Pagitan ng 1 and 2, pero mas malapit sa 1 kasi nga less than 0.5 yung decimal niya. Okay, so dyan po. Then, square root of 5. Kunin mo muna yung kanyang square root, that is approximate 2.24, that is irrational, no? Kaya nga, makikita po ito sa pagitan ng 2 and 3, pero mas malapit sa 2 kasi nga less than 0.5 yung kanyang decimal. Kaya nga, nandyan po yung square root of 5. And for the last, mas madali kasi nga naka-simplified na siya, tapat mismo ng 6. So, dyan po yung ating location. So, ganun po kung paano mag-plot. So, now, let's have the observe. Since the numbers is arranged in ascending order, no? So, pag sinabing ascending, yung numbers natin, naka-arrange na po siya from smallest to largest. Okay? Maliit, pinakamaliit, pataas. Okay? Kasi nga negative, di ba? Remember, negative is the smallest. Negative 6, negative 5 over 4, 0, 1.25, square root of 5, and 6 is the largest. So that is the definition. Okay, now you are going to arrange the set of numbers in ascending. I have here the numbers. Set of numbers. All you have to do is, since ito ay nakadecimal na siya, i-copy ko lang muna, mamaya ko siya i-ascend or i-arrange. So, ito rin, just copy. I-convert mo lang yung 2 over 5 ng decimal. Kaya that is 0.4. Together with the square root of 10, that is, pag kinompute mo yan, 3.16. And also, yung negative 5 over 2, ang decimal niya is negative 2.5. Pagka na-convert mo na yan, tsaka mo siya i-ascend ng or i-arrange ng ascending order from smallest to greatest. So, ang pinakamaliit dyan, yung negative. Kasi nga, remember, mas malayo sa zero. So, that is the smallest. Ilagay mo dyan yung original number na negative 5 over 2. Then, sunod dyan ay negative 1.3. Ilagay mo siya. Followed by the 0.4. Pero ilalagay mo dyan yung given number na 2 over 5. And then, we have the 2.3 as is. Ilagay mo. And for the last pinakamalaking number mo or the largest, we have 3.16 or yung ilalagay mo dyan sa ascending order yung given na square root of 10. So, therefore, yan na po yung ating ascending order na naka-arrange. Okay? Pag binaliktad ko yan, halimbawa inuna ko yung largest to smaller, no? Okay, yun yung tinatawag na descending. Pabaliktad naman siya. Okay, now you are going to answer your assignment. For the given numbers, identify all the elements belonging to the following set. Copy and answer on one whole sheet of paper. Ready? Copy. Okay, so with that, I hope you learned something and keep on learning, everyone. Bye-bye and keep safe.